camera is now recording, just so if you didn't know, it is. Because you're like, I didn't know.
Because you know how I like to keep talking.
Yeah. Now, where's my phone? Let's see, I try to be... Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay, I'm ready. What's going on? Let me turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't judge me.
Ooh, excuse me.
What's going on, y'all? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with the new video for y'all. Please make sure you start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button. Also, make sure that you share this video on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you share our videos.
It sounded like you turned it up.
I didn't turn it up.
I said it sounded like you did, but I know you did.
I'm about to say, I know I turned it down. So, you know, as you know, this is day 2, Scorpion Show, 5 days a week at 3 p.m. Make sure, if y'all missed my mom video, watch that out because
Scorpion Show 5 days a week, then that means the checks would be bigger. Oh, okay.
If you was on there 5 days a week, yes.
You tried it. Oh, is that what that means?
What?
Oh, so I only get invited to one show. Oh, okay.
Now y'all know that's a lie.
Oh, he said it. Y'all heard him say it.
So.
Oh, okay.
My mom put a video up yesterday, and she would like some of y'all suggestions on what else would you like for her to discuss. So go over there and leave the comments for her so she can read them and pick through, you know, what's going on. Then I'll be back tomorrow with my whatever Wednesdays. Dennis and I, if Hollywood X's come on, and then Mikkel and I on Friday.
Oh, I'm here twice a week.
Yes, and you know this.
No, I've... That's that guilty. Oh my God, I got court laugh.
Mikkel tried to catch me. Mikkel tried to creep up on out of here last Friday. You know, Thursday. I was like,
When?
Just because I'm asleep, that don't mean we are not recording on Thursday. There you go. I'm gonna just go home. No, come on, we got to work. We got to get this video up. So you know, shout out to y'all that watched that video. And you know what? Y'all gonna have to just keep tweeting us and say whatever the hell y'all want to say about us and this Aaliyah thing. Like, just let it go, okay?
I must be missing the comments.
I don't know.
Because I have not seen any
people
bad
keep
comments.
tweeting me about, like, somebody tweeted me the other morning talking about, well, Aaliyah's mom don't have nothing to do with her uncle and all this. And I'm like, I really don't care.
Let me tell you something.
I don't.
Nobody tweets me about our videos.
Really?
Bad or good.
But see, you know what? Now, okay, well, I know in the comments there was this long discussion about you blocking people. They talking about, oh, I want to know why I got blocked. Like, then all these people was just going back and forth. Like, you've blocked a lot of people this weekend?
Probably, yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I just got tired of seeing faces.
So you just block people?
I just block them. I didn't just block people.
I know you're not just blocking people just to... So you... Well, I don't know.
People that get on my nerves. See, when I created my Instagram and Twitter a few years ago, I created it for the sole purpose of me and doing what I wanted to do on it. Mm-hmm. So if I want to follow you, unfollow you, block you, that is what I do. And I don't just block people. I block them and report them as spam.
But you blocking them for a reason.
Kevin,
I said something.
I don't block nobody for just no reason. You know that. You know that.
Yeah, because you know I don't block you.
Right. Don't play dumb.
Oh, because I will block you.
You know people, because you know how people get amnesia. Oh, they blocked me. I didn't say nothing.
And they be like, but I didn't even say nothing about Beyonce, so I don't know why I got blocked.
Beyonce's not even doing anything, so why would I block you about Beyonce? She's not even doing anything. That's a lie. So why would I block you about her?
But look,
you know people get real mad, disrespectful.
I mean, they had pages. I mean, like I don't understand.
This is what catches people. This is what catches people off guard. I told you a long time ago. I stopped responding back to people foolishly. Mm-hmm. So therefore, when people say things negatively, I don't even respond back. I just block.
Yeah.
I don't even respond back. I just block. There's no time to respond back anymore. You know why I don't respond back? Because I got a lot of people hit me up saying, you don't never respond back to your fans.
Yeah,
so
you know what?
Okay,
yeah.
Well,
people do that
I
all
respond
the time.
back to the people that are being nice.
Mind you, they don't see when you respond to people, but they can see when you respond to somebody that's posted something negative.
Right.
But sometimes you got to get a bitch together, and
I not me no more. I don't have time to do that.
Because you're not going to say what you want to say.
I let them know. They can say what they want to say. They keep saying it and think that I'm getting it, but they're blocked. until they go to my page and see, wait, he has no pictures.
Oh.
How does he have no more pictures? Oh, because I'm blocked.
Also, even if you block them, they can't see your pictures
On Instagram? No.
Yeah.
When you block somebody on Instagram, it looks as if they no longer
exist.
like their page,
Wow.
but their page comes up, but it looks like they don't have anything on their page, or something like to the effect of you can't just use or something. But they're blocked.
But just know that me and Mikkel just don't block people because the sky is blue.
No, because if that was the case, then I wouldn't have any followers.
Yeah, cause I could have blocked somebody today, cause I mean somebody gonna say something. Cause I first of all already know that my mom, bra was, you know, it was. I'm like, Mom, your
Somebody
titties is
said
coming out
something
your
about your
bra.
mouth, bro.
And I'm like, she's like, yeah, but your mom need to find a better fitting bra. I said, bitch, let me tell you what my mother told me before I posted this video. Mind my motherfucking business. So I'm telling you to mind your motherfucking business. Now I could have blocked her.
How do you tell somebody?
Clearly you didn't have to state that obvious.
Right. Your mom,
Like my mom,
wait,
her titties is coming out. All right.
your mom needs to find a better fitting bra.
I'm like, girl. Mind you, she turned the shirt around. Cause
And see, if you block that person that said that, I guarantee you a week from now, I don't know why I got blocked.
No, yeah,
That's what
and then they write you. You know, then they go to all your social networks. I don't know why he blocked me. Or he blocked me and so petty and immature with his fat. Now they can't even say fat no more.
Yeah, but now I mean, which one they call him fat. Somebody said that the other day.
Oh.
They said that fat bald one. I said, which one?
Yeah, because I'm about to go back bald again. You know what? Shaving my own head is so much money sitting in my pocket than spending $35 every 2 weeks getting a haircut. Like, you just take that shave. I got this little thing, this big dog.
Your hair cleared up in the back too.
Oh yeah, I told you that stuff works.
Yeah, that
like,
stuff did work.
Yes, if you had them little razor bumps in the back of your neck, it's not called 10 skin because that didn't work for me. Skin tight.
Oh, 10 skin works for me even though I don't get the bumps, but I use it,
it
just
didn't work for me. Like they was still like back there, and
that's because you got that
nasty.
multitude of bacteria.
It was just nasty, and you're trying it for my time and my patience, and you tried it, but it was bad because people look at the back of my neck like Kevin. I'm like, I know. Let's not even go there. Don't even talk about it.
I can't imagine somebody who's looking at the back of your neck while they're hitting it from the back.
You trying it on my time. On my time.
Can you say somebody left a comment saying why we always got to talk about sex?
Yes, I mean, because I remember a time when my cat never talked about sex, but I mean, when she grew into a woman, I mean, it's easy to talk about.
Once that cherry gets popped,
yes,
because
he couldn't shut up. Remember, because child, it was that you. I'm not gonna go there.
Don't go there.
I'm not gonna go there.
You will not. Oh, I know where you're going.
Child, y'all remember that time though? Because you couldn't get the bitch to shut up.
Sure could. Now I'm like, what? Who? Bitch? Why?
But it was good, okay? Yeah, you loved it. That shut up. The Scorpion Show barbecue will be held Saturday, August 16th. If you plan on coming, like if you want to stay over the weekend, stay in Center City Hotel, okay? You take a cab to 22nd and Berks, it'll drop you right off at the barbecue. And if you want to go back downtown, you get on 33 bus, it'll take your ass right back downtown for $2.25. Now, if you have any other questions for the barbecue, you can write me on Facebook and I will reply. What else? If you would like to donate to the Scorpion Show Barbecue, we are accepting your donations and we are at 55%. So shout out to y'all that donated, and 20% of your donation will go towards our annual school drive. And this is our 3rd annual school drive, so shout out to those that donate. And also, when you come to the barbecue, because I know that a lot of y'all didn't donate that do come, but that's not the point. But please bring school supplies. I'm asking that you bring school supplies to this barbecue.
Because we are giving back to the kids.
Yes, to the kids.
This ain't just a big party, even though it is a big party. We're also giving back to the kids.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. That the first year we did the barbecue, which was 2 years ago, And we had the school supplies, which we had, oh my God.
Oh my
there were
God,
so
it was
many
crazy.
school supplies that people donated. It was people were even driving up and just giving school supplies. They weren't even staying for the barbecue. Shout out to some of my friends who did that. Y'all know who y'all are, and I got one of them together this weekend for doing that. But anyway, they gonna try to blame
they ain't like
they,
me?
No. They came late. Then they gonna blame it on the rain.
Oh, well,
Well, I mean, at least I did donate. I said, yeah, you did donate school supplies, but you tried this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, that first year that we did the school drive, and we had handed out majority of the school supplies on Halloween that year. Mm-hmm. And I just remember how, well, Kevin wasn't out there, but I remember because I was
you tried it, because bitch, I recorded, so we put it up there.
Oh, yeah, you did. Well, I remember. Oh, you weren't out there last year. That's where you weren't. I remember. Yeah, I know you weren't, because I was out there and you weren't.
I went to West.
I knew it was
Halloween
one year
party.
that y'all weren't there. You weren't there. Mm-hmm. But the first year that we were out there and we did it, the parents were so appreciative when we were putting those books and those crayons and those pencils and those notepads and those kids' bags. We were giving them candy, but we were also giving them school supplies. It was just so much fun. So yeah, please make sure y'all bring your school supplies for the kids, please. Because we are doing this for the kids.
Papers, binders, book bags, whatever. Like, some people even brought book bag with school supplies in them.
Yes, I know.
Now, shout out to y'all for that.
Go off.
Yes.
My trunk was filled that one year. My car trunk was filled with school supplies. Because some of the stuff we couldn't keep here.
Yeah, and I know you took some to the church.
Yes.
And then our neighbor had to hold some of the stuff.
It was just
like
a lot.
It was a lot.
That first year, those people showed up and showed out.
Showed up. And they brought liquor too.
And they brought liquor too. Yes. I don't drink.
Look, if you drink, just give him a bitch drink, okay? And not to say that women can't drink. Just give him something light, okay? Yes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Why are you saying that?
That's all I'm saying. You
remember how they tore me up in Miami?
That was, I give you a pass on that.
Yeah, because
you was asking for me though.
Yeah, and I was
in
trying.
the drunk state,
I was
looking for me. Yes, well, see, I didn't know about that part.
Listen. Oh, what's the name of them? Tell you because he was in the room with me when I did it. I said, "Oh, you really do that when you're drunk." Yeah, I was crying for you.
Yes.
That was the first time I was ever crying for Kevin. The first and last time. They tore me up, and they knew exactly.
Shout out to Courtney.
What they were doing. And I mean, they was just all laughing. And you know me, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, this bitch. My pants was falling down in the lobby.
But see, ain't nobody recorded, so. Yes. Because you know they like
they
me
was
more
on
than
all
you.
my goodies.
And they will have got you together more than me. And they know how I get when I drink.
My body was a little bit better than what it is now, so God forbid if I was to. No, I'm still well endowed downstairs, so what am I talking about? It's just the stomach. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
I have.
Bitch, I gotta put this drink down because you tried it.
Don't act like you ain't see that video.
I seen it. Bitch, you better leave me alone.
Every time I try to show you a video, an old video,
I don't want to see it.
He don't never want to. No, I don't see that. I don't want to look at you like that.
I mean, but they see my old videos.
Well, I haven't. Thank God. I just see the screenshots.
Somebody tried me. I mean, but no, because some people write me like, you know that was. I said, well, look, thank you just for letting me know.
So they were fan of yours on that tube and this one.
How you doing?
I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I did a lot of stuff I shouldn't have did.
Oh boy, the original THOT.
Girl, I told you, I go back a long time. I cleaned up my ways.
Let me tell you something. He is no stranger to the internet. His face is no stranger to a camera.
Oh no, my face was never
a stranger to a camera. And
trying. But see, there's a lot of Vine thoughts out there, and I mean, I get my life.
Oh, I know you do.
Shout out to y'all on Vine. But
they still let people do that on Vine. Remember, they was shutting it down.
See, the thing is, they don't do hashtags no more, so that way nobody can find them. Now, unless you really searching for what you're looking for.
Oh, and you search.
Oh no, I don't have to search.
They send it to you.
I just go through what people.
I'm just telling you, 6
like,
seconds can't go. 6 seconds can't give me nothing that I need.
Okay, well,
It can't.
for you.
For me.
See, you like to watch all of that, and
I like to see what's
Let's
going on.
get to the good part. Is you wanna, like, I wanna see the good stuff, and I get my.
What's the good stuff in 6 seconds?
The money shot.
Oh.
That's all I'ma say. But some of them girls go off for 6 seconds, and I'll be like, yes. So yeah. So that's enough of that talk. You know, we got to go through this video. Damn, bitch, we've been talking like 15 minutes. So anyway, I know some of y'all don't watch the World Cup, and I got to tell you a little story. I got a backstory behind the World Cup and how I found interest in it. About 8 years ago.
Oh God.
You
No.
8 years ago, I went to Paris with my sister, and the World Cup was just we don't call it football. People in other countries call it football. We call it soccer. But you know, me and my sister, all we couldn't help but do was eat while we was in Paris. I mean, we went to like 24 restaurants while we were there, while we were sightseeing. Cause bitch, we will go and eat. But you know, the food is not that heavy over there, so they don't give you big plates like they do here, over there. But everywhere we went, we noticed that everybody was watching soccer. And I mean, they would go off, and we was trying to figure out, like, what was the big thing.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, oh my God, this is the World Cup. Y'all don't know about the World Cup?
So let me cut you off real quick. The World Cup is just soccer.
Yes.
There's no other sport.
No, it's just soccer. Every 4 years, it's FIFA, which is the Federal International Football Association. But of course, it means it's in Spanish, and it means something else. FIFA means something else. But it's the same thing. And
can you imagine what it really means?
So we was you tried it. So we was sitting there watching it, and we was into it. The only thing I couldn't understand is, after 90 minutes, why do they still add extra minutes on? Bitch, if I won, I won.
Right.
Don't add on extra minutes. No.
Right.
No overtime, extra points. So I never understood that part. So maybe y'all can help us out. But yeah, I've been watching like glimpses of the World Cup. And now it's like shit, America is doing real good and we don't watch soccer. Soccer is not a sport, the major sport to us. Yeah. If it ain't baseball, football, hockey, or basketball, we just don't care. Right. And it's not saying that we're not going to support our country because America goes off. Like, all those girls was downtown at 15th and Locust watching soccer. Only because it was Team USA. Right. So, you know, Trent, you know, our little girlfriend, saying, you know, that's why people don't respect y'all now for y'all not watching soccer and stuff. Well, we're not into that.
It's not our sport.
We're just not into that. Y'all only into your country. Okay, well we don't need to talk about other countries playing soccer. They're not into the football. They don't talk about us playing our football at all.
Right. They don't talk about us playing the football that we know of over here.
And so we go to London every year and play a game. But so what?
Do they even play football over there?
I mean, they got their little football teams, but it's not like an impact like it is here.
Right. So like, what's the big deal? You
a football star, you a soccer star, you come here, you are nobody. You are like me and Mikhail.
Except for David Beckham.
I am somebody, but yeah, David Beckham is a name. Like I quit the shade.
I quit the shade, but it was only my new. It was my new shade. Because you and I both know that's a lot.
I know. I mean, we got a little notoriety.
But yeah, David Beckham is very well known. And I think it's also because of his good looks and who he's married to. Yeah. It all factors in. He's a well-known soccer player. He's gorgeous. And he's married to one of the
Victoria Beckham. But I mean, well, I forgot her name before that. Posh Spice. But to me, it don't even matter who she is. It's David Beckham.
No, like, I'm saying it's the whole package with him.
Yeah, I never think of Victoria when I think of David Beckham.
Just like I never think. Never mind, shut up,
girl. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying watching the World Cup, and I was over it when we tied that game, because that was like having good sex and then going limp. You just know you about to get that, like you know you about to get that. Then you know they score that goal, you like, oh my goodness.
Meaning they bust before you got in the room.
No, they didn't even bust. It just went limp. Like before you could get there, and just
that's what. Before you could get there, before you got in the room.
You are really nasty. You know what? You first let me watch this show.
Oh, she doesn't care. I'm only playing.
Shout out to
I show certain people certain episodes.
Right. Yeah, I don't need your bishop in there preaching about us. So, yeah, so I like the World Cup, and I'm watching Wimbledon. Shout out to Serena and Venus. Venus won her match today with my guy. She won her match. But y'all know Venus just been losing because her health ain't all up to par. But Serena, you know, Serena had an early exit at the French Open, but I'm hoping she goes back into the final this year. And another good thing is even if either of them lose their single matches, they're playing together in doubles. So hopefully one of them take home 2 championships. So shout out to them at Wimbledon. So yeah, that's our little sports talk. It's major sports around the world. Now let's talk about the Revel Casino. 2 years ago, a lot of the girls canceled going to Sizzle because they wanted to go see Beyonce in Atlantic City during Memorial Day weekend. I mean, Revel was supposed to be this hit hotel, casino, just this big, larger-than-life arena. You said Revel was big as hell inside, right?
It was beautiful and big. Extravagant, big. Anybody who's ever been to Revel knows that it was, first of all, it was huge as hell. It was big as hell. It was just amazing. It was an amazing resort. Mm-hmm. But I noticed early on, I was saying to myself early on, this seems like a casino that belongs in Vegas, let alone Atlantic City. It just seemed like, you've never been?
Not yet.
Okay. It just seemed like it was too big and too extravagant of a hotel / casino to be in Atlantic City. Not to say that Atlantic City doesn't have extravagant places, hotels there, but it's just that it was something about Revel that screamed Vegas, and that screamed it would be amazing and perfect in Vegas. Let alone the prices. High as hell to stay at Revel.
Yeah.
It was like that right there was Vegas prices. And I never understood why they decided, well, I didn't know why they did it. They did it because they wanted to bring more revenue to Atlantic City. But now after 2 years, this casino is planning on closing later on this summer because it has not been doing good at all. As a matter of fact, it hasn't been doing good since the doors opened back in 2012. Because I remember a few months after it opened, they were saying how
slow it was because people didn't know where Revel was. People didn't know that it was a casino. So then we started seeing ads like maybe a year ago saying Revel Casino, Revel Casino. I mean, you could not escape Akon and Revel Casino.
Then you got into the prices.
Yes.
And then you were like, hold up.
Who wants to stay there, bitch, when you got the Borgata?
Right.
Like, that's the last time I heard of an extravagant hotel, the Borgata.
Right.
In Atlantic City. And then, you know, they talking about last week on the news, they like, bitch, if they don't find a new owner, mind you, they had a new owner 11 months ago. So they're saying if we don't find a new owner before August 17th, new buyer, then bitch, we have to shut this down. The girls are going to lose their job. And I mean, the Revel is huge. It just looks like a place full of glass. It doesn't look like come see me to me when I look at it.
Well, actually, I had a come see me moment at Revel, but y'all don't know about this video. But
because Beyonce was there.
No, this is after Beyonce.
One of your little dots.
You are trying me. You know, the room that I was in that night.
Oh, you stayed in the hotel?
That's none of your business.
Ah.
It was I didn't say no. But the rooms, people who have been to Revel can understand where I'm coming from when I say this is a place that should have been on the Vegas Strip. It should have never been built in Atlantic City. Now I'm trying to figure out what the hell are they going to do with this massive hotel once the doors close.
I don't know.
Because they just built it.
Maybe turn it into a condo. I don't know. Because that's the only thing I could think of, a condo. It is huge.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. It would just be, I just feel as though the prices for the hotel rooms, and I don't know offhand how much they were, I just know they were high as hell. The prices for them, I can't imagine anybody dishing out that type of money to go stay in Atlantic City.
I mean, but if you go to Atlantic City during the week, you can get a good hotel for $50, $60.
Mind you, right. You are correct. And stay at a very nice hotel, too, for that amount of money. Yeah. But Revel, they're asking you for like over $1,000 for certain rooms or over $500 for certain rooms a night.
They're in the hole.
Because they're in the hole. And it's like, ain't nobody going to give you $500 a night for no room.
But they better start having concerts and something to help get the people in there.
They were having concerts. Remember Kanye, Beyonce opened it up.
They tried to get Bruce Springsteen up in there.
And the theater that they have the concerts in is huge. It's so big and the stage is so big. Everything there was just big.
And mind you, one of our followers didn't even know Revel was closed until they seen my tweet about it last week.
I posted on my Instagram the other day.
I said,
what they say? What you talking about? I work there.
Yes.
Oh wow, Revel tried them.
I said, ooh, when you go to work, you're gonna get a pink slip tomorrow. letting you know that they don't have a new buyer before August 17th. You have a job. You're like, oh, I should quit. No, don't quit, nigga. Excuse me. Don't quit. Get unemployment. Don't you ever quit a job like that.
I don't think
they gotta pay out something.
I don't think that. First of all, August 17th is in 2 months. Yeah. I don't think that's enough time to find a job, especially not nowadays.
You can probably find a new buyer. And you
know, I'm talking about for the people.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think they're gonna find a new buyer.
But you know what? I would leave Atlantic City. First of all, leave Atlantic City and come to Philadelphia if you want like a real good job. I can't believe people actually live in Atlantic City. Just like I say, I can't believe people live in Las Vegas. But I'm like, well, what else can you do besides work on the Strip? But I heard it's a lot of jobs. The Strip.
Which one?
The Strip. The Las Vegas Casino Strip.
Oh, I was talking about the AC hooker strips.
Las Vegas Boulevard.
You know, I drove down that strip once.
Where?
Did the AC strippers? Oh, it's horrible.
Was it like drugs and?
Yeah, it's bad. But what I was gonna say is, a few months ago, I think it was like Temple basketball players had got caught.
Yes, I remember that. It was so stupid. But you know what? I feel bad because it was his birthday. And but why would you? Bro, fuck that. You want to pay for these? And then
my thing about it too was that
girls on the Temple campus.
He wasn't even a bad looking guy. So I'm thinking they tried Kim. They're trying her.
My best.
That's not right. You know Kim Kardashian? No, because that's my.
What is that? Wait.
I don't know, but I don't
follow.
Let me tell you something, Kevin. I think Instagram follows people because I went on this page the other day and I said, when did I start following a page like this? Because I don't follow stuff like that.
They probably changed their name.
They probably did. It just had to, because see, this is a lot of, like, they've been around for a long time. So I'm trying to figure out when did I start following a page like this. Even though I do know a few of these people on here. Like, for instance, where's he at?
Go back. I think that's something else though. Right there. Who the heck?
You tried it, because that's not even what you like. You like the dicks. Not
you tried it.
What? Don't you?
Well, we know what you like.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
What
you just want me to respond. And it's not going to ever happen.
It's the B.O.B.
He's from Philly, this one.
Alright, let's get back to the show. Like,
he's a whore and a thought.
They imagine what they say
trying it. Short bus assistant, dear instructor, AP English teacher, crispy chicken.
You know what?
You know what? I just want to meet the people who make these mimes. They have too much time on their hands. Do you see this one? The last one. You saw this one, right?
Oh no! But she's older now. Is this 12 years older than Beyonce?
Yeah. She's never older than her.
Talking about when Beyonce was 16.
He's born in 69 and she was born in 81. That's a long time. But remember Duran? His mom was his dad's first grade teacher.
Yes, I remember
I don't even know how that even came about.
Yes.
His mom must have been like in her 20s, like her early 20s or something like that.
Girl. Well, can we, while we're talking about these little dots and stuff, we're going to open the show up. Mind you, open the show up while we've been recording for 25 minutes prior. Jeremy Meeks. Now, Jeremy Meeks was arrested over the weekend.
Who?
Jeremy Meeks. Now, he's this light-skinned guy
that looks like
with pretty eyes. He looks like he could be a model. Like who?
One of those light-skinned dogs that be having those pretty eyes. You know,
I mean, he looked like he ran through a lot of stuff in his day, and probably still is. Now, I mean, one of the correctional places, one of the police departments posted his picture posted his mugshot on their Facebook wall. And I mean, out of all the pictures they ever posted of criminals, his got over like 80,000 likes and 80,000 girls and boys out there ready to spread the pussy for him. Now, I looked at him too and I said, whoa.
He's not a bad looking guy.
Not at all. Ain't nothing bad looking at all. Like, I don't care about that little tattoo on the eye.
He's not a bad looking guy.
You know, he's not bad looking at all. And I can understand why some of these women was like, damn, I'm going to pay for him to get out. I'll bail his ass out. I don't give a fuck what he do. He could beat me the fuck up and he could still get it. And you know what? as sad as it might sound, there's a lot of dumbass women out there that allow men like that. Fuck, no. Ain't nobody gonna beat me up there in my face. Now, if we want to talk about other stuff, you know, but you're not gonna. You're not gonna.
You beat the ass up, huh?
He might could get it. Either way. I'm drunk.
This is what I'm saying. And y'all be saying it's me.
Yeah.
It's not me. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And then y'all always say, oh, why are you always calling Kevin a whore?
Oh no, I know I'm not a whore. I know who the biggest whore between us is in this shit.
No, it's not.
You know,
I don't spread my legs for nobody. You just said it on camera.
Remember, the ones that point their finger the most is the ones that have more fingers pointing.
You better keep your fingers down. You better keep them down. Because I don't point. I just look at you.
But inside, no one like me. I know I'm a whore too, but you know what? I got to make it look like that biggest whore. But yeah, so you know, his picture is viral. And people's just going crazy. I mean, girls are going crazy. And even one of my, Courtney, who we talked about earlier, he took me a picture. I was like, yeah, but he is fine. And I can understand why. And I was like, I was saying some stuff, but I was just playing around. But on a serious tip, though, ladies, don't just be with a man because he's fine. Everything that looks good ain't good. And y'all know this. But a lot of women still stay. Some stay because they feel like they have no control. Some stay because they just want to be with him because of his good looks or the good dick. But he's not worth all of that. Him being a big ass criminal like that, being in trouble with the law, stealing guns and all of that, it's not.
I just feel as though this whole segment is pointless.
No, it's true to it because women are losing their minds. It's very true to it,
but I feel like, he's a nice looking guy. Everybody got their panties wet for a few days.
And their panties still wet, bitch. They out there accepting donations to get him out of jail.
Well, let them do that.
That is fucking desperate. That is desperate. You desperate to get this fucking criminal out of jail?
Yeah.
And he may
got 5 kids.
And he may come out and then get arrested for doing something more stupider than what he did the first time. This time he might actually kill somebody. You don't know.
I don't want him. You can have him.
I don't want him either, but it's
like I said, he's very nice looking guy.
And his
but that type is not my type
too.
At all. That's not. But then that's not his thing.
Even though his wing pictures came out, that wasn't your type either.
No, I was saying that's not his wing. Those pictures have been on the internet for months.
Oh, but I thought they said the same tattoos matched and everything.
People will go above and beyond to find somebody that looks like somebody so they can say, oh, that's his dick pic.
Well, if it is, it wasn't a bad one.
To be honest with you, I don't care. He wasn't my cup of tea. He's very nice looking. No, I said he's nice looking. He's just not my cup of tea.
What's your cup of tea?
Not that.
Oh, okay. You gotta be brown skin.
That's somewhat of my cup of tea. I do like brown skin people. You know I do.
Brown skin Miguel looking people. I know. So did I try it?
That's not my type.
Miguel, hell no.
No,
I said, no. Miguel,
I heard what you said, and that's not my type anymore.
No more.
That was a few years ago. Not anymore.
So what's the next topic?
I mean, we had fun while it lasted, but
I know.
We did.
Oh, what you
say? I know.
You wasn't showing up to record. No. So. John, let's talk about this fake ass Beyonce and Jay-Z getting a divorce.
Why do you always hear about these type of stories and they never come across my desk?
Because
I am the Beyonce fan.
We all know it's fake, but I got to let the girls know. They're talking about Beyonce is seeking. Beyonce and Jay-Z is going to counseling with Gwyneth, the same person Gwyneth Paltrow referred to. Now, mind you, dumbasses.
Mind you. Go ahead, go on.
If Gwyneth Paltrow, referred a specialist to Beyonce and Jay-Z, why would Beyonce and Jay-Z take her advice and find Chris Martin even couldn't stay together? Think about that.
But not only that, how on earth would we ever get this type of information?
Because the girls talk. You know what something Tamar told me? She told me, and I'm going to tell you all because she passed it on to me. She said, there's a rat in every camp.
There's a rat in
every camp. So don't think ain't nobody out there spreading no tea or false tea just to get a couple dollars.
But But the false tee makes no sense. It makes
It
no
don't.
sense.
But you know what? In reality, because ever since the elevator accident, it just showed how human Beyonce and Jay-Z and Solange.
But we're not talking
we
about.
already know how they was Solange.
But I'm just talking about
it shows
certain
how human they are.
stories like this. It just makes no sense. There's
And
no.
I mean, but these big magazines, and I'm not just
And
talking
she
about
shouldn't be
National
talking about
Enquirer.
there being a rat in their
They-
camp, okay?
No, but
Because
it's
those
true.
rats in her camps always telling about how they owe
Well,
money.
no, but you know what? We're going to talk about her, and I want to just send my little thing out, and don't you do that. Because we are going to not do that.
No, we're not going to do anything. I'm going to do what I want.
You trying me?
No, I don't give a fuck.
I don't want you to be like that, though. I mean, you know.
I don't want her to be like that towards you, but she did. And they got nasty with me. But go ahead, I'll let you talk.
No reason.
For no reason. No, she did that for no reason. You're right, she did. For no reason.
So, just look. Let Beyonce and Jay-Z make this fucking money.
Right.
Let Beyonce and
Their
Jay-Z
concert
take.
starts in 2 fucking
Let
days.
them take my coin so I can get in the arena. Because I found some
Arena.
tickets. Stadium.
Bitch. Arena.
The stadium.
The stadium.
While some
No,
girls performing in
the
House
arena.
of Blues and stadiums and arenas.
They said.
I mean, not stadiums. They in the stadiums. Okay?
We're taking this to the stadium. We don't do arenas no more. We taking it to the stadium.
Now,
What's your
shit.
for arenas?
Arenas is a good 10 to
good.
13,000 people inside. They're going to stadiums where it's like 30,000 seats. I know here it's 30,000 seats. Now, a lot of them may be blocked off, but that's still another like 20-something thousand.
Right.
It's a lot. And I will be there.
Well, no, where the stage is set up. Remember, for the last year, that Justin Timberlake, there is no seats right there. The stage is set up. Remember?
No.
It's that big open spot.
Yeah, but I think I seen some stuff blocked off from the
Yeah, but
back.
it's not seats. That's not seats. Remember,
You're
the baseball
right.
stadium.
You're right, yeah,
Don't go all the
yeah.
way around.
Wait a minute.
Remember-
Yes, it does.
Not this baseball stadium. Remember, it doesn't go all the way around.
The Citizens Bank Park go.
Kevin, I'm telling you, because my original seat was off to the side. And
I know
off
they
to-
got a view of downtown.
Yeah, but that's not facing downtown. What I'm telling you, yeah, that view of downtown is that open spot.
Okay,
and that's
yeah.
where the stage
Now I
was
get what you're
at.
saying. But I did see now where they got the little thing, the stage where it come out.
I've been
But
to
Beyonce
that.
and Jay-Z, I love y'all, but not for $2,000 to be sitting there right there to watch you overlook me out of all those people. Fuck no, y'all out your mind. But I will be getting my ticket, and Art threw it in my face. Because, bitch, I told Art where to get the fucking tickets from. So now he wants, oh yeah, I got the tickets, Okay, well, I'm going to have my
Well,
fucking
Art,
ticket.
shout out to Art, but for somebody who can't stand Beyonce, he just always seems to
He
pop
never
at
said
her.
he ain't like
Oh, he
her.
told me personally he doesn't.
Oh, well, you know what? He didn't say that to me.
He told me
that.
personally.
Well, and he told you. And
Yes,
said
he
it.
did.
I know that's right.
Because we had a little debate about it one day.
Yeah.
I told you that day when I went over his house. We were talking about it.
You didn't go over his house. And I know you playing with that. But that's all right. That's all right. Because, I was like, what the fuck he got your number for? Like, y'all changed number. But I ain't mad anymore.
Have you ever noticed did you ever notice that I exchanged numbers with a lot of your friends? And it's so weird. Because I'd be like,
I mean, but it don't matter. Well, at
no,
that
not
time,
in a bad way. But
at that time, I was like, what the fuck? Like,
With Art?
But, no.
bitch, are you kidding me?
I don't see y'all.
I don't see that either. That's your cup of tea. Art's a nice guy, but that's
Very
your
nice.
cup of tea.
Very nice. But, remember what I told you last week.
You already
So,
know my.
yes.
No, what you tell me last week?
Nah, I'm not going to say it on camera.
No, say it. Whisper in my ear because I don't remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. So, yeah.
I don't do that.
So, speaking of the House of Blues,
How did you find
Tamar-
out? You said because you saw.
yeah, for my eyes. Tamar suffered like this exhaustion over the weekend, child. She couldn't talk, she couldn't sing, she just couldn't.
She couldn't talk.
She just couldn't. She
Wow.
just couldn't. She couldn't finish the show, but I think she came back out and finished. Now, as a friend, let me tell y'all, as a former friend, I'm very happy that she's on tour doing her thing and everything. But I don't like reading stuff like this about her like having a breakdown and I just don't like it. But I do. Ooh,
What was the
I'm fighting
breakdown?
back? Ooh, wait.
What was the breakdown about?
Look, I don't know what she's breaking down about, but I just know what what our friendship was like. But I just want her to be strong while she's on tour, and she probably does have a lot on her plate. doing the show. She got the reel coming up. Probably recording a new album. I don't know, but I just, some people was just coming down on her, and I didn't like that because exhaustion happened to a lot of people.
It does
while they're on tour.
Yes, it does.
But I just want her to, and she's a new mom. The baby just had a birthday, and she got a lot on her plate. So I just want her. I just want her to, I'm praying for her, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't like seeing people talk about her bad like that just because she couldn't finish her show. So just let her be. She came back out and did it though.
Right.
So.
Well, Kevin said as a former friend with him, as my current and still good girlfriend, I just wish her all the best. And like he said,
thank you for making me smile.
A lot of people suffer from exhaustion. So that's no reason to come down. Like I told Kevin before we started recording, she probably has not been able to take ample amounts of getting a good amount of rest while she's going from city to city, and that can be a toll on you, especially when you're on stage performing and you are singing and you're dancing and you're doing all types of stuff on stage. You can get exhausted, and it happens to the best of the best. So hopefully she's able. The good thing about it is that she didn't cancel any shows.
Yeah, she didn't cancel not one show.
You got some artists out there that will cancel and won't reschedule.
No explanation or getting your money back. I mean, no, that they don't get your money back.
Which, by the way, I was meaning to ask you, whatever happened to Janet Jackson?
You're trying it.
No, I'm not trying it. It just so happened. That it said
Janet didn't disappear.
Yeah, because if you notice, you haven't seen her.
She's
in a long
married.
Time. I know.
She's probably working on her body.
No, you know what I think? Or you don't want to
She's
know?
probably working on she's working on a new album too, by the way.
Why? But do you want to know what I really think?
What?
I think that she's probably expecting a baby.
I thought that a couple months ago when I seen her picture. And
you know why? Because it hit me the other day when I was asleep. Really? It hit me the other day when I was asleep, when I was thinking about, oh my God, I hope Jay-Z and Beyonce don't become one of these artists that cancel a show and not give you any explanation. And I said, oh, I wonder what happened to Janet. And then that's when
I will throw that water on you.
And then that's
I will throw that water on you. Don't make me get up and throw that water.
And then that's when
you're trying it. Not for the first video of the summer. Let's not do that.
And that's when I thought about it. And I said, she's probably somewhere in Mumbai, pregnant with the overgarment on. Because Ramadan.
No, Janet been spending too much time in New York.
Isn't she married to a Muslim man?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she has to be Muslim. And that leads us to our next story.
Yeah, because I saw that. But but before you get to the next story, I just thought maybe she converted to his religion.
No, I mean, no.
What if she did though?
If she did, that's her issue. I mean, not an issue, but
how do you think?
Life.
What do there's something that pregnant women do during Ramadan. Like they are able to eat. I think.
I don't know because
ask one of her dancers.
Why don't you ask Twitter?
No, I'm saying ask one of Janet dancers. What did she do during Ramadan?
Why should I ask still? Is Janet Terminals on? No.
No,
he is not the rat in her camp.
I'm talking about her being pregnant. And
you don't stay friends with Janet Jackson for almost 20 years.
That's right.
And
you
be
don't.
a rat.
You don't.
Okay.
Okay. You don't stay friends with no celebrity for over 20 years and be a rat. That's probably why Tamar got rid of you. She probably.
I was writing Sandra Rose all of that shit. I sure was, bitch.
Let me tell you something.
I was like, Tamar, who the fuck is telling her all of this stuff?
Oh, you knew who was telling.
I don't know. I don't know who that rat could have been.
Oh, I know.
I said who?
Because I think it was the rat who tried to get smart with me that day on Twitter. Remember I told you about that?
Oh, man,
remember that? What? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes.
She tried.
Yes.
She tried me on Twitter.
And then I had to
I had to get her together real quick. Tamar, tell your sister you're her assistant, okay? Okay? I had to remind her real quick. Tell your sister you're her assistant. Because she does not know who she's fucking with. And she will be very embarrassed next time she sees me. Bitch, I got her together. How about this? I never heard from her again.
Bitch.
Never heard from her again.
Oh, my God.
Watch who you talking to, sis.
My lord.
My lord. Yeah, the next kid smart with me. And I forgot what the argument was about. I just know she just got real nasty. I said, hold up, bitch.
So nasty.
Wait a minute. So nasty and so rude.
Well, speaking of this Muslim, the Muslim incident, there was this woman in Sudan where her father was Muslim, but her mother grew her up as a Christian. And she ended up marrying a Christian, but then once they found out what happened, she was sentenced to death because they looked at her as a Muslim woman converting into a Christian, marrying a Christian man, which wasn't the case. Now, I remember hearing about this story a couple of weeks ago, but it was like they were going to beat, first of all, after she had the baby, she's pregnant. So after she had the baby, this story's so sad. After she was going to have the baby, they was going to beat her 100 times and then kill her.
As if that wouldn't kill her enough.
Yeah.
Or kill her.
Yeah, and you know what, man? These fucking countries, man, these countries and their rules and their laws, some of them people really need to sit there, I mean, with an open fucking mind and somebody with a brain. Have you sit there and look at these laws and say, you know what? Does this sound like this is too much? Or, you know, or like this is not the old days no more. Times change, and when times change, the rules change also.
But have you seen some of these countries? Like a lot of these places,
and they
when you go there,
like shit.
They look like they're still stuck in 1930.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like no adequate type of technology or anything like that. So I wouldn't be surprised that they're still practicing those old school laws that they were brought up on, because a lot of them don't know anything. It's like they're almost stuck in the caveman days.
Yeah.
You know, and it's sad. I agree. It's very sad. But a lot of places, this is how they do things. And it's unfortunate because people don't pick what religion or what family they're born into. So it's like, you know, if you get born into a situation like that, you just got to hope and pray that you don't wind up like this young lady in a situation like this, because it's sad when you have to love somebody, or you have to be with somebody that you don't love, but your family says no, that's right, you got to be with them, if not then we're going to kill you. And then on top of that, where is the love and the compassion for your relatives or for your child, to where your child decides they want to marry somebody and you just completely forget about the love that you had for them and you decide to kill them because they are going against the grain, like August Alsina said. So you just going to go against the grain.
He tried it.
He did. He did try it, but I mean, hey.
Oh my God. But you know, I'm glad that they decided to release her.
Speaking of August Alsina, he has a cute mugshot too.
I really don't care about him.
That's all right. You don't have to. Now that's my cup of tea.
Oh,
even though when I met August Alsina, remember we met him that day? Yeah. He's really, really, really skinny in person. And you know, I don't like that. I like you to have some type of meat on your body.
Some muscle.
Meat on your body.
Meat or muscle.
Meat all around. I don't like that skinny. Yeah, you can have meat down there too. It don't bother me. Yeah, I mean,
you the one that got to sit on it.
Who? Well, we know you ain't sitting on it.
Okay.
It's going straight in you.
Lies.
You don't even feel it
now,
going in.
bitch, you are true. I want you to send me that video. Show me that, Brian.
What video?
I just want you to show me.
A video of what?
I just said show me that video.
Look at you.
But
you already got
okay, I've got to show them my skills. So anyway.
Oh.
I'm just glad that the woman was released today. Her defense lawyer helped her out real good. But, you know, it's not a good look for your country because, you know, it's people that always say, come to Africa, come to Africa, come to Africa.
This happened in Africa?
I don't know exactly where Sudan is. I don't even know if that's an African country.
We'll Google it.
Well, I think it is.
Because we know they get you together real quick.
Yes,
you don't know.
Because you
What
know.
you say about the seas and the oceans and all that?
Sudanese, that is Africa. That's in Africa. I don't know where it is in Africa.
I'm good on American history. It is in Africa. I'm good on American history.
Girl, can you imagine if I was wrong?
Okay.
I was like, I know that's not in Europe. It's in Africa.
It is.
Come to Africa. Come to Africa. Come to Africa.
Sudan.
You go to a different country in Africa. You go to the wrong country.
You okay? You go to the wrong country. You be just like Sally Field on Not Without My Daughter.
Okay.
You ever see that movie?
No.
That's a great movie.
But you might not come back.
Child, and that was based on a true story too. She was married to a Muslim man, and they was living over here in the United States. Mm-hmm. They went over there, I forgot where his family was from, but over there, to go visit his family because it was him, his wife, Sally Field, and their young daughter. Child, he took her over there for a vacation, which she thought was a vacation, and then decided, oh no, we're never going back home. And didn't even tell her. And then she was trying to go home, and he was like, no, you're not going anywhere. Made her start wearing that kimar and the overgarment and all that type of stuff, and then told her, guess what? If you want to go back, go ahead, but you're not taking our daughter with you. and she was not going to leave until her daughter came. And she was over there for a long time, and then finally she met these different people that lived over there, and they helped her escape. It's a good movie. It's called Not Without My Daughter. It's an old movie. I saw that when I was.
Well, you don't need to watch it because you just told the whole story.
No, they still do need to watch it because there's some bits and pieces in the story that you may want to. That stinks too. That it does. That you. So now I know what your breath smells like after you eat it. So you might want to see it when you because it's a really good movie.
It's called
Not Without My Daughter.
You think it's on
X?
You knew what I was trying to say! You think... Oh
We
yeah,
lock
we lock all doors.
You can come in.
Hello, Scorpion Show.
Yeah, just don't execute the card because they want to try to read you again.
I
ain't trying to read him on it?
I ain't gonna have to fuck nobody up.
See, I'm missing all the comments. I'm really missing the comments.
I'm tired of every time y'all record ladies, everybody want to use this.
Mine.
Don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Like it's a live studio.
They had a 4-page letter about Mikel blocking them. Okay.
Blocking who?
I guess he told me that some people in there got upset because I blocked them on.
I mean, they think I'm gonna beat his ass
because
for blocking.
Because I blocked them on my page.
He grown.
Right.
His Instagram account.
There you go. My Twitter.
And you can say what you want on my Instagram because I'm gonna block y'all because it's still 300 and something people waiting just because he put y'all on me. Hi.
Wait, your page private?
I don't just let anybody follow my page. All y'all Scorpion Show viewers who can't get on my Instagram,
You try.
you'll need approval. Excuse me, I need to take this call.
Yeah, you do. Out in the hallway. Take it out there. What is the matter with your family? I don't live here. And I did not approve that message.
First of all, he
He came in upset. He did. He came in upset.
I'm back.
Oh, all right, now be quiet.
So yeah.
Because I can see them now.
So yeah, I
you
just
need
want
to get
people
your
to
family
know.
the way they talk to us.
Now, I just want people to know that they're not saying that all Muslims cannot marry outside of their religion.
But they would prefer that they would.
It was just
I mean, that they don't.
It was just in Sudan that I know because I don't really know anything about the Muslim religion.
Right.
I don't. But they were saying that because her father was Muslim, she should not be dating anybody outside of being Muslim. But if you're a Muslim man, you can marry a Muslim woman or you can marry someone out of the religion, which I think is stupid and it's unfair to someone. You know, how you gonna punish one and not punish the other? Like I'm not here for that at all. So what's over this? Yeah, that's the stuff from incense. So next topic. We got a lot of damn topics.
You got a lot of damn apps.
I sure do. So the guys that were exonerated from Central Park 5.
Remember that case?
I remember watching. Now, see, I don't remember the case because I was 5 years old in 1989.
Either.
Well, I was actually 4 because I turned 5 until late 1989.
Yeah, I wasn't born until after that.
But yeah. So I remember watching PBS a couple years ago, Central Park 5. They actually showed the documentary of the story of the Central Park 5, where these 5 guys, they were with a group of friends in the park after dark, and one woman, she was brutally beaten and gang raped. They say she was gang raped, and allegedly she was gang raped, but only one person was actually DNA was found after 13 years, and he was serving crime for something else, and they finally found out that it was him and not the 5 people.
The 5.
The 5 boys. It was 4 adults and 1.
What type of boys?
4 black.
Oh,
5
5.
black guys.
You just missed. I'm just, you know. 'Cause you
Yeah.
mentioned it.
4 were, over the age, and 1 was underage. And it was just this series of trying to get these guys to admit to committing a crime, to something that they were saying they didn't do. Then, after several threats that we didn't see on the camera, but they had to admit on camera that they committed these crimes. So they admitted that they committed these crimes, and then, they had to serve time. And then, based off the DNA evidence, 13 years later, they were exonerated. Now, when you get exonerated for a crime that you didn't commit, you want money for doing the time
That's right.
that you did do.
As you should get, because that is years that you could have been working.
Mm-hmm.
making money.
Or going to school.
Or going to school, either way.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That is years taken from your life where you could have been doing something productive with your life. And for me, I think that $8 million, in my opinion, is not enough.
Yeah.
Maybe 10, but not 8. Because Kevin brought something to my attention. He said, well, you know, no telling how much they're going to get after the lawyer fees.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
okay?
I can't imagine.
I mean, it's not going to be enough for them to live off of. It could be actually something for them to live off of. Because when you think about it, most of those guys are probably in their 40s now, by now.
Yeah.
They're probably in their 40s.
1989.
And if they get
if they don't fuck with the wrong people.
Yeah, if they don't mess with the wrong people, they can live off of the $8 million. Because there's some people who are retired who can.
I think I would write a book or try to get rights to a movie.
Right, so you can make more money.
Right. So come on now.
Right.
This is your life. Tell me.
It's a sad case because there's a lot of people. I know there was this one guy who was in jail and he got out a few years ago. He was in his 50s, but he had been in jail ever since the 1970s. And they had awarded him $10 million. And I just felt so bad because that was half of his life. Yes. He was a teenager when he went to jail, and now he's in his 50s when he was released. And it was like he was in jail for a crime that he didn't commit because back then in the 1970s, there was no such thing as DNA.
Yeah.
Or there was no such process of it. So
you just had to have a good alibi, and if that wasn't reliable, then maybe you were going to jail. And you know, it's still sad because you know this happened so long ago, and you know they done went through all of that trauma, all that trauma and everything. Then you got motherfuckers like Donald Trump.
Yeah, what did he say?
That gets on Twitter and says, "Oh, I feel sorry for all the tech." No, he wrote a letter. He wrote an article in the New York Post, one of the New York Daily News. He writes a post saying he feels bad for all the taxpayers of New York. How can you say that about people that have been exonerated for a crime that they didn't commit?
Right.
Mind you, I found out today that Donald Trump wrote he paid for a full-page ad in 4 New York newspapers after they admitted that they did these crimes on tape. He did a full-page ad and said that they should be all executed. Now, I didn't hear anything after this, after they were exonerated that, you know, I apologize for posting the ad like this. I'm so sorry.
Right.
But you can sit there and write this shit and always just say something negative. And you know what? Every time I find you saying something negative, it's always about black people. Always.
Because he wasn't satisfied when they found out that President Obama really was an American citizen. He wasn't satisfied.
He's never satisfied on anything, and he's always bitching about something.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. Damn.
Like Elizabeth Hasselbeck told Rosie O'Donnell. I guess it's easy to argue with somebody like Donald Trump because he's obnoxious, just like you.
Yeah, it is.
She told him. That's what she told Rosie that day. He was arguing.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with Donald, but you know Rosie couldn't argue, and she will fight over anything. Like they fought on about a lot of stuff on The View, and I mean it's right there for you on YouTube.
Right. I missed that view, that type of view.
I don't like fights. Some people miss the Scorpio shows where we used to argue in the beginning. Like it's not worth popping a blood vessel and all of that, losing your voice, all that yelling.
I think it's the entertainment of it, you know. Because we get so passionate about it. I mean, we still have them from time to time.
Yeah, but it was never a time we be like, bitch, I ain't talking to you. Like, on The View, they be like, girl, I don't fuck with her.
No, they don't do that. They never did that.
But they ain't gonna tell you.
Well, no, they ain't never did that. They never did that.
You think Rosie and Rosie and Elizabeth was best friends?
No, not at all. First of all, Rosie wasn't there long enough for Elizabeth to be her good girlfriend.
She was like, you are responsible for your thoughts. You want me to tell everybody about what you think?
That's what she told me.
You are responsible for your own thoughts. I said, ooh.
She said, but you got on that TV when they asked you if I thought that our troops.
Bitch, and they clapped for Elizabeth after she got
her. And you said nothing.
I thought you was my friend.
Coward. I am not a coward, Rosie. Don't you dare call me a coward. You said nothing. And that makes you a coward. I said, Rosie, you better go off. Joy said, is there no commercials on this show? Hell no. Yeah, that was ratings. Yeah. Whoever's producing that show that day. Then they said, I will never forget when Barbara said she kept calling in.
Yeah.
While they was arguing, she kept calling in because she was off that day. Said she kept calling in trying to get them to come to commercial, and they kept putting her on hold.
And Sherry was trying to go to commercial too.
That's because Sherry was just
no,
against
we
us at that
can't.
time.
We can't go to
Sherry,
commercial.
you sit your ass
Just
down
that
for they
time.
tell you to get shut the fuck up and get out.
Oh, and the looks, Sherry Shepherd looks so different
Yes, she
than
does.
what she did back then.
And it's crazy that Sherry Shepherd was around for that long on the People's Court.
And
On
speaking
the People's Court.
on the View. And speaking of the View today, and speaking of People's Court, they won an Emmy last
I know
night.
somebody just told me, and I'm so excited.
Shout out to
What?
Judge
That is my
Marianne.
what? Because she goes. Oh, everybody keeps talking about Judge Judy. Judge Judy to me is ignorant. She's just plain old ignorant. I think Judge Judy is a person that you can't talk to because she just sits there like.
She goes off.
She goes, no, she does go off. Don't get me wrong, she goes off. But Marilyn Millian, she gets you together in an educated way. Mm-hmm. She breaks it down. And somebody found that episode in People's Court I was talking about the last time, and I have it in my thing. I'm gonna send it to you. I am because I need you to see that episode where she got that lady together. You have to see it. She got her all the way together. What? She said you can send me a picture of an apartment building that she doesn't even live in. She don't even live there. So you knew what you were doing. Yeah.
So on the View today, they was talking about guns and should teachers be carrying guns in class. I know that there has been, last time I looked at the news, they said 74 or 72. 72, first of all, 72 many school shootings after Sandy Hook. And y'all remember, I sat there and I cried
72
on that video. 70. Let's say over 70. That is enough. Should teachers carry guns in school? No. I think if you want a police presence, why don't you have 2 police go to each school? Because the school, especially Philadelphia, we have like 7,000 police members on the police force. 2 per school, that's enough to have if you want somebody to.
And half of them here ain't doing anything anyway. So
yeah, so keep them in the
school.
school. Instead of doing desk duty, go to the school and be the NTA with a gun.
Right.
Just to keep the school safe. And I think that's perfect than having the teacher keeping the gun on. What if the teacher leave the gun at the desk or in the desk? And you know how kids like to go in the desk because I've done dumb stuff.
Or what if
like
a teacher gets depressed and wants to shoot up their classroom?
Yes, you just never know.
You just never know. I agree. There should no teacher should have any guns. It should be a official person with a gun, like a police officer. Mm-hmm. We got too many police officers around here that ain't doing shit. They send them over to one of the schools and let them sit there for 6 hours and make sure that nothing's going on. They don't, and it's sad because it's sad that you have to do that. But it's like the reality that we live in today. This is the world that we live in. 20 years ago, you didn't really have to do. Well, no, I'm lying because Lean on Me, they had cops in their school.
Oh, that is my fucking movie.
They did.
What you know about Lean on Me?
What?
That is my movie.
What do I know about that movie? My mom was an extra in that movie.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she was one of the nappy-head girls.
Oh, well, I ain't nothing. Yeah, but I didn't know your mom was in the dog. Was she really?
Yeah, she was an extra.
How much you get paid for it?
She
was out there free, Mr. Clark.
No, she was in the auditorium and they were singing Lean on Me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
She was sitting way in the back.
Now, where they shoot this? They really shot it in Patterson or in Philly?
I don't know where they shot it at. I was at home with my grandmother. I was a baby. Be quiet, Macau. I wasn't born yet.
Oh. So, you spend weekends at your grandma.
I did.
Weekends at, don't
That was
tell
old
me her
school.
name. Weekends at Miss Willie's. Miss Bill.
Yes.
All right. See, I don't know my name. Go ahead.
That was old school days when the kids used to spend the weekends at their grandmother's house. Nowadays, it's like they either live with their grandmother or
yes, grandma's still taking over.
Right.
My mom raised my nieces and nephews and stuff, so it's tough. It's tough out there.
And still raising them.
Yeah, technically. But they grown now. Shit, she tired of them. We got a lot of topics. What's left?
Look at this lady calling me back at this time. She told me an hour later, excuse me, I have to take this call. Hello? Yes, Mikhail. It's all right. $12.75? Oh, that's good. That's a good price. So let me get back to you. I'm going to keep your number too because there's another trip that I want to do later on this year that I'm thinking that I'm going to use you guys as well. But let me get back to you at least later on this week to let you know if I'm going to do it or not, okay? And what's your name? Ruth? Okay, thank you so much. Oh, okay. Are you guys the owners of the company? Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. I'll definitely let you know. You too. Bye-bye.
What's the next trip?
Well, me and Rara, because Rara had asked me a while ago to do a amusement park trip this summer, but I felt as though that it was too, like, when he asked me, I said it's not going to be enough time to plan a trip and then try to get people to get their money together, because, you know, these companies be wanting their money right then and there. And so I thought about it today, and I said, well, we do something for, like, September, early September, we can do, because it's still hot in September. That'll give us enough time. But then when I called Six Flags, not Six Flags in Jersey, Six Flags in Maryland. I never been to that one before. They told me that they gave me the price, which is a really good price for the amusement park and the water park. Only $33.
$33.
Yep.
Just for the bus?
No, for tickets for the.
Oh, the seller ticket.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say.
No, just for the Six Flags is just $33 for the amusement park and the water
what time
park.
What time y'all leaving? Cause
we haven't discussed.
Let me know when we going to Woodbury Commons.
We are. I told you in December.
Okay, I'll be there on that trip.
I don't think I'm going to do the Six Flags trip though, because I just feel as though it's just going to be too much. I'm gonna try to get her with that price. $12.75. You can't beat that. I don't know when the last time I got
all of these topics.
We got through all of them
except for Candy and her.
Oh, I was gonna say good.
And I watched the Yana. Yana was good.
I keep missing it.
Such a damn DVR for Saturdays at night. Well, next week is the season finale, so she got the father together. She got him together so bad this motherfucker had to get up from the table talking about, no, I need a break. She's like, no, you need a break because I got in your ass. She didn't say that, but she went all up in there. You not there for your two daughters, and you can't take it that they telling you how they feel. Now you did all this resentment against your mother, and here you are doing it to your two daughters. Oh, Iyanla. And then she got the wife together. Oh, that's what everybody in this family does. Everybody wants to run from their issues and run from the problems. Oh, okay, I see what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a bunch of grown folks that do this. Oh, she got everybody together. The only one that had some common sense was the mother, because she knew I was on drugs and I was going all of this time. And yes, I shouldn't have said that to his wife, but I said it. Okay. It was good. But Iyanla really dug in that man's ass and made him feel like
shit. She's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
And Candy's prenup, like Candy in this prenup, I think it's all for the cameras. Todd know what the fuck he's getting coming in and out of this. They might have had their issues on it, but Todd know that he's not going to come out there. If they don't work out, Todd is not leaving with nothing.
No, he's not.
You gonna have to be married to Candy for a long time. So yeah, I mean, I'm really bored by Miss Joyce and getting upset with everything. The only heartwarming thing they did was visit Candy's brother at the grave. That touched me, and seeing that and them talking and hugging and all of that. But all that other stuff, like, come on. Todd know what the fuck the prenup is, and if it is true that Todd only signed that prenup 2 days before, y'all should have been had that shit worked out. Come on now. But other than that, y'all have a great week. Make sure y'all come back for the rest of the week. Michaela and I will see y'all on Friday. And I'm going to let y'all know if I'm going to the Run the World tour. I meant the On the Run tour.
Run the World tour?
I didn't mean to say Run the World tour. On the Run, bitch. You know how I be thinking of that.
I will pay my life.
I hope y'all enjoyed this crazy ass video.